Hello, what's up, guys? So, today I'm going to tell you about Zapier as I've already told you in my earlier tutorial. And today I'm going to tell you about the latest feature that Zapier has launched, and it is a very useful feature. All Zapier users must know this feature, and it is called Paths. So, in this video, I'm going to tell you that how you can set up paths in Zapier. Basically, earlier in Zapier, we were having this condition that you can only use if condition, like only continue if filter. But if you are using paths, then you can use also if with else. So if you want to segregate two paths, or if you want if you want your zap to fall into two conditions, or either it should do this with that. So just go with the flow and go with my video. And if you haven't liked or subscribed to my channel, just like and subscribe, and just press the bell button over there. So let's start it. So here I've made a folder setting paths. From here you can just plus, and from the plus sign you can just add your folder over here. So I have added my folder setting paths. Now I'm going to add a zap over here. Let's make a new zap and learn how to build paths. So first of all, I'm going to name my zap setting up paths. Sorry, paths. So now I'll decide my trigger. Let's say my trigger will be a simple webhook. So here are built-in apps from Zapier. I'll just select a webhook, a catch hook from it. Let's continue this. Now I'll go to copy to clipboard, and I'm going to open my R client extension over here. So I'm going to add my this over here, just add test value, whatever it may be, like I will say email address. So you are going to just add an email address over here. I will add an email address, for example, developer at the rate concept2code.in, concept2code.in, and I'm going to send. So here is a 200 response. So I'll do okay. I did this. This is how you can learn that how to set up your first zap. So as you can see, with these simple steps, I have set up my first zap. So I have received my email address, developer at the rate concept2code.in. Now I'm going to hit continue. Now remember that your paths are the last step of your zap, because from here you are going to segregate your value into two different paths or two different ways. So I'm going to select a path from here. So this is a very brand new feature of Zapier, which I personally liked it. So here are the paths you can use. For example, this path is A and this path is B. Now I'm going to tell you how to use it. So let's set up our path A. So here is our path. So first of all, you have to give it a name. So let's say I'll give email Anuj. I'll say email developer. For here, as I have put my email address is developer at the rate concept2code.in. So I'll just continue. So I will set up my rule here. This is my condition that whenever this condition is fulfilled, my path will be triggered. I will say if it exactly matches developer at the rate concept2code.in. So it is developer at rate concept2code.in, and let's test it. I'm sure it will show green. Okay, so I'll continue. You would not have continued. So I'm going to put my email from Zapier, email by Zapier step. So what I'm doing here is I'm just matching the email address if it matches exactly that developer at concept2code.in. So with this path, I'm going to send an email to that very address. So here in this video, I'm going to also tell you that how you can use values from your Zapier. Like You don't have to put your static value over here, like that developer at the rate concept to code.in or whatever it is. You can just click on this button over here or this option, and you can just select this, and every time it is going to pick the dynamic value from here, whatever it is in step 1, and it is going to send email on this email address. So I'm going to add my subject over here. So my subject will be hi developer. Let's say my body hi developer. I am from path A of Zapier. So I've done this. Now click continue. I'm going to just send test to email. Okay, so green it is. If it is shown green, then it's a green signal for you. It means that your Zap has worked. Now I'm going to set my path B over here. So my path B will be email Anuj. Let's continue. So my rule will be that if my email address exactly matches anuj@concept to code.in. Okay, so this is my email address. I'll test it and continue. So my another path has been set. Now I'm going to use email by Zapier. Save and continue. Again, I'm going to use value from this plus option. Whatever value is coming from my step 1, from my catch hook, I'm going to use over here. I'm going to add subject, hi Anuj, and I'm going to add body, hi, I am from path B. Okay, so let's test it. So this testing is necessary for turning your Zap on. As you can see that here is a button over here, toggle button, but it will not set to on until I have tested it, until all signals have gone green. So you can see that now we can just on it. So I have on my Zap and let's test it now. Okay, so now let's just test it, and I have turned my Zap on. So I'm going to dashboard. I'm just going to select my Zap, and we can monitor our Zap from task history. So if you want to monitor your Zaps, or if you want to see that how many times your Zap has run and which is the type of data, what type of data your Zap is holding or running, you can just click on this link, view task history, a new page will appear. And time wise, it is going to show you that how many times your Zap has run. Let me just refresh it. Yeah, so here your information will be displayed. Since my Zap is new, so there is no task history for it. I'm running it for the first time. It is a very fresh Zap. So let's run it. I'm going to click on this button, send, and I'm going to just see the magic in my task history. So let's refresh it and see my Zap has run. It is showing a green signal, which means that everything was all right. I'm going to open my Zap. So this is how you can automate. This is the power of automation. This is how you can automate things. So as I clicked on this button, an email is sent to email address, as it was my email address developer@concept2code.in, which you can see over here, developer@concept2code.in. So I have set up it in my path. I think it's path A. Yes, it was path A, email developer. So I would have received the email at developer@concept2code.in. So here it is. Subject is hi developer. Let's see the body. So here I received that email. Hi developer, I'm from path A of Zapier. So now let's check it if I have received it at my address. No, I haven't received it because it was to be sent only to step A. As you can see, there is a cross mark on path B since my query string was developer@concept2code.in, so my filter ran developer@concept2code.in. As you can see over here, it exactly matches developer@concept2code.in from here. So my Zap ran. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my email address, let's say anuj@concept2code.in, and I'm going to send it. Now let's visit the task history for this Zap. So this symbol is this that it is running. Let's just refresh it. As you can see that time wise it is recording my activity of Zap, when it ran, when it not. So it is a good way of tracking your Zaps. Let's just see it. So here you can see that the path A it didn't ran, and path B it ran because there was anuj@concept2code.in. So let's check my email address whether I have received. Yes, I have received email address. So here is my body. Hi, I am from path B. So the whole idea of this video is that to tell you how you can use your paths in your Zapier. So this is how you can use paths A or B. You can also add path C over here. You can also add any condition, that whatever condition you may want to like, that you can just name your path, or you can give another condition that your email address or whatever field you want to put here, and you can do and select any action. The good thing about this path thing is that you can select a path in a path. So you can add a step over here, you can choose another path, so it will be a nested path. And similarly you can add more conditions over here. So see, as I have used A and B path, now these paths will be named D and E. Similarly in your path A also you can use more paths, which will be nested paths. So again you can add conditions over here, whatever you want. So you can see your paths over here, F and G. If you want to add another path over here, you can select another path. If you want path inside path inside path, so if you want just a nested path, you can do that. You can segregate your Zap in such these cases. This automation is very necessary where you want to save your Zap, because as the Zap run, you want to save your task limit and you want to save your cost over Zapier. So if you like this, just like my video, if you want this implementation or if you have any query related to this path, you can just contact me. In the description below is my Calendly link. You can visit there and just leave me an email or just schedule a meeting for me. So I'll be there to help you. Thanks for watching my video. I hope it is clear that how to use paths in Zapier. If you want to learn Zapier, you can just follow my videos, like my channel and subscribe to it. Thank you guys.